Hi everyone. My computer's been spazzing out. Like it keeps doing that like freeze frame thing where your mouth is just like frozen. So I'm gonna try to do this again. I've tried to do this video for the past week or so, but I've either been distracted or whatnot. So it is 2 in the morning. So I definitely shouldn't have any distractions right now. So here we go. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my texturizer experience because when I was trying to make my decision about 2 years ago whether to texturize or not, I didn't see any first-hand accounts that were really detailed and helpful to making my decision, really. I got input from some people, and I also did a little bit of research online, but it wasn't too many things on YouTube that I saw that helped me, so I wanted to just relay my experience to anyone who's considering that, just to, help in some way in making that decision, because it's a pretty big decision when it comes to hair. But speaking of hair, I just detangled my hair. I had a really great detangling session, surprisingly. It's been 9 days since I did my hair, and I don't know if it's the combo of products that I used or what, but it was super easy. And it only took like an hour and a half, which for me is a fast detangling session. And it was so easy, some of the sections. I have it in about, on each side is about 3 or 4 braids that I've braided into a really, and I'm wearing a little scarf tube toppy thing while my hair dries, but I braided into 2 big braids, so it's like 3 braids, and then they come together and make 1 braid. So I look about 12 years old right now, probably. So I threw on some lip gloss because I look like totally washed out too. And I use an awesome product that they don't make anymore. I've been saving it because they don't make it anymore. Whenever I get a hold of something that's been discontinued, I like hoard it because I know that once it's gone, it's gone. But Kinky Curly used to have a product called jojoba jelly, and it's basically just jojoba oil and aloe vera, but it was amazing back then. It worked on my hair so much better than Kinky Curly curling custard. And this is the first time I've used it in like 3 years because I'm down to my last jar because I finished using the piece of jar that I have. So I only have 1 more jar, and this is going to sound bad, but I've had it since 2005. It hasn't spoiled at all. So whatever preservatives you use in it, awesome, because yeah, it didn't have a weird smell, no color change. Like, it was just like the day I bought it. So I'm really sad they don't make it. Like, that was one of my holy grails, and I'm just, very pleased. That's the only thing I have in my hair right now. No oil. I just want to see how it reacts with it. I'm going to play around with my other jar more, sparingly since it's the last one. So yeah, Kinky Curly jojoba jelly. I wish you still made it. It was awesome. So yes, on to my texturizing story. I decided to texturize my hair 2 years ago because my detangling sessions were taking like 5 hours. It was ridiculous. I did everything right, that you would think. I protective styled about 90% of the time. I did deep conditioners. I tried the Curly Girl method. I tried bentonite clay. I tried using silicones. I did a little bit of everything. And no matter what, my hair would tangle and mat so bad. Like, it wouldn't matter what I did. It was like I could count on that 5-hour detangling session weekly. It was horrible. And I would put my hair in twists and only wear it loose for like 2 days, and it would just, tangle like nobody's business. So I got really frustrated with that. Of course, my hair back then was probably tailbone length. Like, my natural hair back then was super, super long. So that, of course, had something to do with it as well, the length, but the tangles were the main issue for me. So I started to research things online, like lye relaxer texturizer versus no lye. Back when I was relaxed, I would use a no lye relaxer, and that worked well for me, so that's what I decided to go with. My goal was not to loosen my curls, even though I knew that that would be a side effect of getting the texturizer. It was so that I wasn't spending half my daggone life detangling and living in the shower, pretty much. But what I did was, when I finally decided to do it, I got a Mazzani no lye for fine hair, fine color treated hair, because I thought it would be the most gentle. And my cousin's a stylist, so I went to her to do it, and I told her I literally wanted it on my hair only for about 2 minutes. Like literally as soon as she put it on, I wanted her to move into the next section and like let's get it out. So I coated my hair in like tons and tons of olive oil and Vaseline because I was like terrified. Like I struggled with this decision for a really long time because I'd been natural for 4 years and I just felt like all that effort was going to go down the drain if I got a texturizer, and it did. But yeah, I did my research, so I knew I wanted to preserve as much curl pattern as possible, basically. So I coated my hair in olive oil and Vaseline to prevent the texturizer from penetrating as much as possible. So my hair went from, I don't know really what my hair type is, but I would guess it's like a 3C. I have some 4A sections, but it doesn't really fit into any of the standard types that we're familiar with, so I'm just gonna go with that, I guess, just for some type of reference. But it went from about a 3C 4A to a 3B 3A in some sections. So it was a dramatic change, but I still had a good amount of texture. I did enjoy the versatility. I was just able to throw it up in a ponytail without having to like, my natural hair is so thick that even putting it in a bun is like an ordeal, and even just simple styles like throwing it up in like a claw clip or something were basically impossible for me because my hair was so long and so thick. So having a texturizer did give me increased styling options as well as manageability, and I did still have a good curl pattern left, so that was good. So, and I never got my hair flat ironed hardly after I got my texturizer. I did it maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, and I've had it for 2 years. So I've probably gotten my hair flat ironed since I've been texturized, maybe 6 or 7 times total in 2 years, I guess. But I would treat my hair like it was natural. Like I would wash it, condition it, let it air dry, you know, seal it with oil. I usually put it in braids like I do now, even when it was completely texturized, and let it loose for a braid out because I wanted to oomph my curl pattern up. And sometimes I would just let it air dry, and that was cute too. It did decrease my detangling time to about 20 minutes at first, which was, whoa, I was shocked at that. I still use my natural products like Kiki Curly Not Today. I used to detangle with that a lot. I used to use that, and it worked well on my texturized hair. I did use less product, which was nice. So then comes time for the touch-up. I got a touch-up about, I got my texturizer in March. No, I got it in May. I'm sorry, I got it in May, and I got a touch-up before school in September. So that's when all hell broke loose with the texturizer, honestly. You know how you're only supposed to, you know, touch up the roots? Well, my dear cousin, she relaxed my entire head. So my already texturized, delicate hair got totally, you know, chemicalized again. I was pissed, like, literally. And I did the whole, why is my computer... You are such a CB, like, literally. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. If you guys know what that means. But, yeah. I got distracted now. But, okay, yeah, sorry. I did the whole thing with the Vaseline and the olive oil again to coat my hair, but it didn't matter. Like, after that, it was breakage city. It was super dry. My detangling sessions were not taking as short amount of time anymore because my hair would tangle up still a lot, and it was a lot of lost elasticity in my hair, so it was just limp and just ugh, it was gross. I couldn't do like the wash and wear thing anymore because I really didn't have a curl pattern, so that's when I basically started exclusively doing braid outs to give my hair more curl. So I had a texturizer in that touch up in September. Then the following April I got another one, and that was a horrible experience. She used a stronger relaxer on me, which thinned out my temples a little bit and caused more breakage. She completely didn't listen. She was rough, and that was actually the turning point in me saying I'm not getting any more touch-ups. I can't stand stylists. She didn't listen to anything I told her. I told her I wanted it only in certain areas of my head that were, you know, difficult. Like I said, I just wanted it in the back of my head touched up. she basically told me I didn't know what I was talking about, and basically just gave me a touch, and she's gave me a touch up all over my head, all over my roots. So I was mad because I'm like, it's my hair and you're not listening to me whatsoever. I know my hair. I was natural for 4 years. I know the ins and outs of my hair. So I had one more setback, as I mentioned in my hair story video. As the new growth came in, it was very, very tangly and thick. So I got frustrated and I got a Just For Me texture softener. I'm sure you guys have heard about them. And I did that in August of last year, August of 2010. So I did the whole olive oil thing. I did the whole Vaseline thing, and it was the first time I'd ever put any type of chemical on my hair myself. So I was terrified and basically having like a heart palpitation. But I only left that in for like 2 minutes because I was like, oh my god. So it was the gentlest out of all my texturizing experiences. It did loosen my curl pattern just a little bit, but not enough, not a lot really, which was, I was kind of happy now that it didn't. But so yeah, that's my texturizer story. Although it did give me increased manageability in the beginning, it was a slippery slope, and it eventually led to my hair being damaged and breakage. And I'm one who's all about my hair being healthy. Like, I'll sacrifice style for it to be healthy, which is why I'm doing this. Like, I will literally wear this out tomorrow when I go out in public. So yes, I'm all about my hair being healthy. So when I saw the breakage, when I felt that dryness, it was just a no-go. So the texturizer was totally not worth it for me. The only pros were increased manageability for a while, more styling options as far as, you know, I could just throw my hair into a wet bun. I didn't have to try to compact my hair into fitting into a scrunchie or whatever. What else? It was a nice change for a little while, like the look of it. I missed my curls really, really bad, my natural hair. But it was a nice change. I'd been natural for 4 years at that point, so it was a nice change, but that wore off pretty quickly. And as far as the cons, they greatly outweigh the pros for me as far as the texturizer situation goes. I hated having to depend on stylists again. I've always, 9 times out of 10, had a negative experience when I've gone to the salon, and this reminded me why I hate going to the salon. I loved having my hair in control of, being in control of my hair, because I first went natural when I was 18, and before then I'd never done my hair, so it was nice to get to know my hair. So I missed that, and I really was kind of mad because I spent all that time growing my hair out, and now I have to do the whole process all over again. And that's a little frustrating, being that I've already been there. But, you know, the texturizer was an itch that I had to scratch, and now I know better. And my natural hair, my new growth, whatever, is thriving. Like, it's doing so well. The first time I went natural, I did the whole flat ironing thing to make my natural hair blend in with my relaxed hair. But this time, the texturized hair is listening to the natural hair, like, and it's working out really, really well. I don't know when I'm gonna BC. My hair is doing really well, so I'm just gonna grow it until I'm ready to do it, I guess. But yeah, that's my texturizer experience. The damage wasn't worth it. I didn't get a consistent curl pattern. Breakage, yuck. Missed being natural. I missed the whole curly natural hair, you know, community. I missed it a lot. And I just missed playing in my natural hair. So yeah, I just hope that this video can help people who are considering getting a texturizer. It's totally a personal choice, but once you do it, you can't go back like that. Like, it's a pretty big decision. You can always grow it back out if you don't like it, but if you've been natural before, that can be frustrating because you've already done that before. So a second transition is not too fun when you've already done it. But yeah, I just wanted to put my experience out there. It was interesting while I tried it, but I don't plan to ever get chemicals in my hair again unless it's color, maybe. So yeah, that is all for now, and I will talk to you later. Laters? No, I said ladies. Yeah, I need to go to sleep. Alright, bye guys.